All right. Welcome, folks. We are live. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you had a good weekend. Some recording over weekend, so I'm not as cold as I normally am. Let's go ahead and get started with a checkered deck run. Welcome, folks. Just need one more decent spade, sure. Smuggling the content past us? Yeah. Huh. Those are pretty bad. Sells for $1. Unlucky. Hold on a second. Never mind, we're good. First one doesn't win. Okay, I also got a replacement part for my microphone so it stops just going limp randomly. Hopefully that will help. It hasn't arrived yet. I had to special order it from the manufacturer, but it just keeps flopping. So hopefully that will change soon. Sometimes mic stands get older. It's true. It is like 7 or 8 years, maybe. Definitely at least 6 or 7 years old. All right. Let's get out of the bad jokers and hopefully into the good ones. Let's see how that goes. But I was recording over the weekend off stream, and it just like, I was constantly fighting for my life with this thing, trying to get it to stay upright. And then also the microphone kept falling. Throw this on a king. No, we'll put it on the queen. Not very comfy, thank you for the prime. Hope that changes soon. You know, I almost bought the Jimbo just in case there was a temperance in the shop, and now I have regrets. I would be... Like, that $1 is actually pretty critical. Yeah, welcome, 3. Alright. No queen. We can make some more hearts. Nat, thank you for the super chat. I watched Doc's video. I think he makes a compelling argument. The thing about balance in this game is that's not my primary concern. I think that he makes very good arguments. I don't think that the game needs any changes in terms of balance right now necessarily. And I think I think it's more important that the game is fun, which it is right now. Junior Flip, thank you for the gifted subs. That's not to say I disagree with Doc's takes or think that he's like out of line for the suggestions he made, or that maybe they wouldn't make it more fun. It's just not really a big concern of mine. I want to keep the gold card if I can.
Well met.
Mel's, thank you for the prime. Roffle spent so long in the Hearthstone balance system that he lost all perspective. Yeah, like, there's this constant, like, assumption that it's just one more nerf, man, just one more nerf and we'll have the perfect metagame, and just one more nerf to fix everything. It's like, nah. Balance is constantly a moving target that is never going to be reached. I did not mean to reroll there. And I think players expect that if magically things become more balanced, they'll have more fun with it, and I just have not found that to be true. Both in my own experience and my observing of, like, players' self-reported experiences. Kawa, thank you for the 17 months. So all of that is to say is it would not impact me one way or another if docs changes were made or weren't made, I don't think. I think I will just... Are you seeing this? I think I will just adjust to whatever the game has available to it, and hopefully it'll remain fun. One critique I could level at docked videos, it's only an issue for extraordinary high level. If you can call it an issue at all, for most players, it's not a factor. The skill level isn't even... Yeah.
Well met.
But you shouldn't leave out, like, your most engaged players, necessarily, for balance, either. Swamp Fox and Kirsten, thank you for the subs. Welcome back.
Well met.
Just make sure we get a flush on the board. I do think that just, like, adding more content, which is planned already, will impact balance as it stands. And I do like the idea of incentivizing bigger hands. $150 more jokers? I don't think anyone has said that. That is a number that you have pulled out of thin air. Yeah, exactly. Changing blue stake already inherently is a buff to those bigger hands. Welcome, MR. What's up with the YouTube comments? I think they're pretty much just like any comment section on the internet, aren't they? I don't know. I don't try and get too involved in all that anymore. Alright, this shouldn't be that bad of a boss blind. Let's keep the king just so that we have a nice easy breakpoint. Imagine the first person who made a looks inside joke feels a lot like J. Robert Oppenheimer. I mean, even the original looks inside joke was somebody, like, not being original though, right? That's just like an ongoing internet joke. Let's do this so that we have a face card on the backswing. Please. Oh my god, barely. So this is very likely a spade. It is a spade. I think we're dead though. Wow, those were... Okay, we're alive. Somehow. Apples, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Oh no. Why can't I find Jupiter? Please. Or I have to roll down here. Oh no. Yeah, that was a load bearing ice cream. Unless. Nope. Did we get a single level in Jupiter? No. I opened a lot of Celestial packs too. Unlucky. I guess we can keep the 6. The 5 and the 4 are kind of lackluster though. That's a little better. How's your doggo? He's doing better. Vet said he doesn't need the full 6 weeks of bed rest, it sounds like. I was worried that the issue right now is that he's like a very people-focused dog, and not being able to like be out and receive attention is driving him insane. I was worried that he was like maybe in pain, so I gave him an early dose of pain medicine because the vet said it was okay. And the moment he finished swallowing it, I was like washing my hands because it's a syringe and some of it got on my hands. In that short moment, he took the opportunity to jump up on the bed, and I'm just sitting there like, I'm worried that you're hurt and you're doing this. So he's doing well, but keeping him contained for another like 2 to 3 weeks is going to be rough. Dermo, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Trying to get a dog to understand bed rest is always a battle. Yeah. Yeah, he was like so desperate for attention last night. He was like vibrating. It's kind of an insane voucher start.
Well met.
Baja Bussy Blaster, thank you for the 1 year. Welcome back. Appreciate that. Vet is making your dog do a 2020 reenactment? I mean, some people's 2020. Maybe too few Americans 2020. Alright, we got there. Let's keep greeting. Is your dog more or less desperate attention than the random chatter? The average chatter, probably more. But there are some chatters that I do think are probably more desperate for attention. Atlas, thank you for the membership, but those are outliers. And the game's tempting me with all of these. Punish for not taking the Midas mask. Well, we found our hearts. So that's kind of a bad boss blind, isn't it? Maybe this will be the run that we'll finally get a single level in Jupiter. Yeah, we probably do want the voucher as well. I think we sell these two, grab the voucher, and well, good enough. Atlas, thank you for the sub. Wait. Didn't you just give a membership over on YouTube? Alright, this... I'm gonna send it even without the Mystic Summit just to... Okay, that was a bad idea. Okay. That extra hand might be more valuable than I was giving it credit for. Spelling list does something, so let's do it. Okay. Oh! We're so back. Well, we needed chips anyway. So just give me some Jupiter? Oh my god. I should have bought the, doesn't matter, but I should have bought the photo first. I also should have bought this at some point, maybe. It's a little ambitious. Straight flush. No, thank you. Yeah. Average to-do list experience. Smear Joker is so good on checkered. It is if you get exactly Ancient Joker, but... Can I get some Jupiters, please? I'm going to lose my mind. This is like 7, 8 antes in a row of not seeing a single Jupiter. Well, okay, I'll shut up now. Yo, Rick. Okay, buddy. QBC, thank you for the membership. Appreciate that. Oh, good. Edelo's here as well. We might just die. Let's play the straight flush then. Even though that gives up all of my face cards, I need something that actually has base molt. Please just give me a Jupiter. I'm going to lose my... I am becoming the Joker in real time. I just have to use this here. Sashwa, thank you for the 1 year. Appreciate that. Roll once. I mean... Maybe? We're that desperate? Please, Spaceman. There we go. That's such a big deal. Another one? Spaceman hit before Jupiter is wild. Look, we'll take what we can get. Pablo, thank you for the membership. Guess we can open one of these. Spaceman? Oh! Alright, we're back in this now. Crazy how even one level of Jupiter is. I know, that's why I was holding the Fool for so long. Let's do this in case of a hack, maybe. Let's see what our full deck looks like, though. Slight preference towards hearts. Okay. I can work with that. Would have been nice if, like, we were able to get that on a face card instead, but, what are you gonna do?
Met.
Spades? Luminary, thank you for the 7 months. And Pablo, thank you for the super chat as well. Glad you're enjoying the videos. Dang, a long while after being out of a job, have a job again, so... Well, congrats on that, Luminary. Welcome back. Glad things are working out a little better for you now. And Cineme, thank you for the 13 months. GG's, thank you for the Prime as well. What are we doing here? Maybe something like... We kind of want to shift towards one single suit, right? Let's strength here. Death here, because we still do need our face cards right now. Before we start playing towards that 5. Two more rounds of that. Oh, okay. We just needed the Space Joker to, like, unlock the Jupiter floodgates. See? Hearts. I don't really care about the, the castle all that much anymore, to be honest with you. It is doing a fair amount right now, but getting to play this and the Lucky King is more important. Matthias, thank you for the legendary membership. Appreciate that. Horrific. Maybe I do that in case I make a mistake. And Sashwat, thank you for the super chat. It's the same seed I was playing today. I swear I lost before your guide activated. I guarantee you it is not the same seed that you are playing today. But it is maybe very similar. So I don't really like the... We wasted a spaceman on that. Matthias, thank you for the gifted memberships. Hit me with the money. Wow, we really did waste that spaceman. I'll take a new one. How many strengths do we need? Yeah, we can do it. We just need to get a purple seal. Which we kind of are in need of anyway. Yeah, maybe it does just need to be a pareidolia angle. That could be something as well. I mean, it's worse than so many things in this game, but considering doing hearts, but like that plays towards the castle, which is not a joker that we care about long term. I'll still do this here though. But it is like the option that we maybe have available to us, so we can... I'm not going to take a rental Eternal on that. I am going to play this, though. Wait, does Yorick get...
Well met.
Value from the hook? I've never actually considered that before. Mew, thank you for the sub. It does? Okay. That's kind of nice. Serpent. Let's get rid of more spades. Yes, but it doesn't trigger Matador. Like, Matador is such a troll. Like, the boss spine's activating. That's the one that I feel like the most should work with Matador, to be honest with you. Oh, right, you can do cute things with Matador, or the hook, and trading card as well, I guess. Need more gold cards for that to be good. We do want to get out of this long term. Just because it's, like, not really very compatible with the Yorick. I know they both say discard on them, but they're kind of competing for cards getting discarded in terms of the timing. The problem with Matador is then when it's good, it's like outrageous. But it's very rarely, you know, a joker that does anything. So the variance in value, this is kind of brutal for the Yorick as well. I guess I could have played a high card at some point to maybe get full Yorick discards. Ran. Percentage of boss blinds does Matador work with? That is a great question for the Balatro wiki.
Well met.
Storm, thank you for the 2.
Well
Fortunate
met.
timing on the purple there. Disco, thank you for the prime. Why is Castle here? Castle is giving us a little less than 2x right now, so it's doing the same amount as Sock and Buskin, for whatever that's worth. Just need to turn that into a heart.
Well met.
Grande Pope, thank you for the 7. Okay. Exactly the Terras we're looking for. Guess we're doing kings. Kind of want the rock on the purple. Okay, good lucky card. Already times 6 on the Yorick. Hashtag fun dad, thank you for the bits. Why did the king order his new castle to be built in the evening? For the night knights. Perfect. Thank you, fun dad. Welcome back. Okay. Feel like we have enough spades for that still. At least we got to spend that. Still can't believe there are people that think Yorick is a bad Joker, man. Absolute blasphemy. Who says Yorick is bad? Chatters on occasion. Say the same about Canio. I mean, even if we don't turn that queen into a heart, it's still giving us a lot of money. Chat will say any Joker is bad. That's true. I was just editing a video this morning in which somebody said the baseball card is a bad Joker. It's an older bit of footage for Roffle Heavy, and I was I was very confused. I'm confused just listening to you say it? Yeah. I don't know, man. Some people just want to desperately be contrarian so bad that they, like, forget to use their brain. Because I don't think it was bait in this context, because, like, that's not good bait. Nobody's riding hard for baseball card. I die more often with a Perkio in hand than New York? That's... You're not the only one. Actually, I can't take this with a Yorick. Maybe a Yorick is bad. I'll take an egg instead. Showman's kind of funny. Is it?
Well,
I want to make these queens into kings. So I think you're the odd one out here. Okay, we could come back for that. Oh my god. What are these boss blinds, man? Big scrimp. I give it the 3. Yeah, that doesn't look good, does it? Find some glass. Let's get out of this into this. It's 5. I maybe have to death that reluctantly. I'm gonna hold it either way, just to... Like, if we find some glass, we're probably going to want the death anyway. There's the glass. Okay, we're in a slightly better spot here. I don't think we quite see all of our cards yet. 5, yeah. Maybe with the Hanged Man pickup. Fortunate timing for that. Hello? We are gonna find it, right? Okay. Do I send one or both here? Welcome, Dottie. Uh-oh. I think we might be just a little bit short. Like, the smallest amount possible short here. Yep. Oh! Good warm-up run, at least. Yeah, I guess this is just the hand. Reluctantly. Should have just drawn this one instead. Could go here and still get the spectral if I want to. Not exactly what I had in mind. That's brutal. Run might be dead as a result of that. Just restart? Just because you're weak doesn't mean everyone else is. We're just like one immolate from being back in this. This will be 6, right? 25% off. And here's the problem. Still don't have any way to score. I do have 2 blue seals though somehow. Oh, welcome, Akari. Started so cursed. That happens. Some of that is greed. A lot of that is greed. Okay. Do I ever try and chase a blue seal here? Probably not. Maybe should have. Welcome, Jinx. Let's keep the spade, actually. Yeah, that's the good play. No blue seal. Wraith, maybe? Another immolate? Sure. I wanted that blue. Pretty good. Kinda don't want this to win that much. But we're a little bit too strong for that to not happen. Should just pitch this and get out of the no. I have one more round with this, so I don't really need to build towards diamonds. I think spades are the future. So let's dump these here for now. Whoa. Okay. We are going to lose a fair amount of strength here. And apparently just get it right back. Yep. All right. We are right back in this. I'd like to be more confident that one of these is a face card, to be honest with you. Please just be a face card? Oh no, we're dead. I mean, yeah, if I had just been more patient, the run gets there. The wheel just picked, like, the only two cards that were relevant there were the ones that were flipped over. Let's just go spades. We need to be able to afford the voucher. I think that is the second anti-1 overstock today, yeah. I don't actually know if it's correct to take it, but just get lucky. It's really, really rough to be going into this exact boss blind with no jokers, but these draws are insane. I hate and I love anti-1 overstock. Yeah, that's the right approach. Oh god, not this again. It's a horrific start. Like, this is all of my point scoring right now, essentially, so I don't really want to have a rental, but I don't have a choice. Because we are extraordinarily weak without it, and probably just aren't beating the boss blind. Full stop. Unless we get Immolate or something similar. Okay. That gets me there. Problem is, money is very tight right now. Let's see what a single pair looks like right now. It's just time to get out of view for now. I think the $3 costs us more than it saves us in terms of rounds. Just make sure that we're playing pairs to get the value off of it. Okay. This game suddenly became easy. And my mic suddenly became flaccid. Duo? I don't think that's even worth the money right now, just because it runs out by the time we actually need it. Maybe that's not true. Maybe Swashbuckler Egg is just as bad of a combo as I've been saying it is. Imagine that. I mean, 27 molt on anti-4 isn't that bad. It's just, I mean, the money start is kind of the main issue here. More Mercury. More blue. Maybe more Mercury. Hopefully by the time this perishes, we'll have enough like Mercury levels to not need a chip Joker as badly. We're already getting close. One Temperance in the run to save. Temperance, Immolate. There are a lot of things that could fix this. Also, our money just... That's the thing that we probably wanted the most, though. Luminary, thank you for the bits. Red card still Mog's Egg plus Swash as long as you have Econ? Yes. Because first of all, it would probably be at the same level, and it only takes up one Joker slot instead of two, so... Like, it's not even remotely close. But you could also just say that about nearly every flat scaling Molt Joker in the game, and red card's gonna Mog it. Maybe I should have sold the blue Joker to get an extra Mercury level there. Red card only beaten by Flash or Boots with crazy good Econ. I think both of those are rarely remotely close. Let's see if we can high roll in here. And still do this. Because we do have Telescope, and that's very valuable. It's completely unreasonable and not rational, but I would genuinely rather have Egg only than Swash and Egg. I feel the same way, but, like, part of that is because of all the people that insist to me that it's so very strong in this game. So that's just me being a spiteful contrarian. I still don't have money. We're starting to fall behind on the scaling already. But again, this is the point where like the duo is gone, which is why we didn't take it. Right? At the point where we actually need it is when it's no longer there. So having the opportunity for it to come back is what we're looking for here. Not a single Temperance, by the way. The arm maybe just kills me. Especially after the loss of Blue Joker, I think we're dead. Yeah, Blue Joker seems important here. GG. Tinfoil Freak, thank you for the super chat, and congrats on the progress. Well done. Maybe should have sold the egg to try and find an actual Joker that was the play. So just, like, subtract 35 mult from my scoring. That's certainly a play. It's actually an interesting decision here. I think this early we can probably expect the vampire to get higher. Vampire sucks. Yep, that's what he does. That's what they all do, in fact.
Well met.
It's a straight. Kevin, thank you for the gifted subs. Send it. Jesus. We're dead. This is such a horrific start. I have to play this. I have to figure out something. Like, this is why Castle is not a good Joker. This is horrific. Okay, probably have to hold the diamonds. We might get there with a diamond flush. Problem is, we have no money, we can get no additional strength here, so we just die. I think this is one of the worst skips in the game, but I have to take it. That will save me. Problem is, we are just very far back on our Econ, in part because we took the skip, but the run's alive, so. Better than the run being dead, I suppose. Should probably just sell this now. $36 chips. My hands are kind of all over the place. I don't even know if I'm buying that voucher this round. I mean, it's almost a Sly Joker. Okay. Hermit could save. These are pretty bad, even considering the fact that we have a vampire. I guess I'll take this. I don't really want this to be a 2-bear build right now, because it's probably already just too late for a pair of pants, and we'd rather have more immediate flat molt than that.
Well met.
Pee-wee Chungus, thank you for the 10 months. Okay. Clubs. Sure. Oh, yeah. Do probably need another one of those. I should be playing 2-pair, not full houses anyway. $69 chips. Getting some value here. Let's just cut these 5s. Okay, against the arm. Really want to play 2-pair? Hearts. Okay. Just need to hit another pair here. Should have checked my deck a little bit more to give myself a better chance at it. I need 2 of these. That works too. Okay, that's something. I just kind of need to survive here, right? Which does probably mean playing the 2-pair. I was about to get mad at business card, but there is no business card. Oh my god. Nightmare Joker rotation. Boss blind is another concern. Clubs. We could have just discarded the 2-pair there, but it really doesn't feel like it wants to long-term have a clever Joker. Alright, we just need to start getting this vampire to do something. Seeing double. Feels pretty good here. I did not mean to upgrade a straight. At least this has 2x molt. Okay, hold on. Let's flip these. Let's keep that. No 2x here, but it's fine. Starting to look an awful lot like that baseball card was the play. Just saying. I forgot we were already here. I can't discard clubs right now. Okay, we hit. I did mean to reroll the boss blind, though. Yeah, that's my fault. Alright. This is where a new streak starts. What do you have for me? It's on kings, too? Oh my god. Oh my god. Give me one king. I dare you. Unbelievable. Now this is a start. Okay. Let's see what's in here first. It's on kings again. Might as well grab the voucher then. I think I can at least consider that, depending on what the timing looks like. Only trading card wasn't eternal? I know. There will be a fresh copy coming right back. Plus, it kind of interrupts with us getting rebate value anyway, right? Which is probably more important at this stage. Flint, not my problem. We're looking for 10s. Don't really have chips right now. Let's sell this, get full money. That'll give us more options. 1.5x is not that meaningful. We have a Tarot engine. Let's grab this. We're looking for 10s. Fine then. Am I gonna get a single hallucination proc? 6-7? We got one. It's actually Death, the King of Spades. That's the one that we have a lot of. Not the ace, though, because that's on deck for the rebate here. I think I can sneak this by. I don't want it to win yet. Should have just played the high card. we want the money here. I'm gonna grab the Pluto. Because we do have kings. So I have one more round of that. I don't really think I need a red seal when we're on Ghost Deck and we can theoretically get Deja Vu. Vel, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. I think we skip it here. I'll get the voucher. It's not good. But it could be something long term. William, thank you for the super chat. Any tips for black deck, purple stake? General tips are not really possible in this game. You just, unfortunately, a lot of trial and error. There's nothing unique about any combination of deck and stake that isn't like a step up above the previous ones. All right, let's send a high card, see if we can get 10s. The discard. There's one. Let's fully juice this rebate if we can. Well, we can't. We won't be able to see enough cards to like actually expect to hit 10s. I'm gonna sell this immediately because I would love another rebate. Try Gambonanza on release. Nice try. Gambonanza's nuts. Got him. What, you think I was born yesterday? What? Where'd my face cards go? It's Chess Balatro? Given all the things I've said about chess, I can understand why you'd think I would play that game. Our scoring is about to fall off. So we should probably fix that. We probably just need to play towards 4 of a kind. I think I also have to roll here. Full house. Maybe. Extra discard, maybe. Boss blind is pretty annoying. Should have a reasonable expectation of hitting this full house. Okay, well. I'm not gonna greed, I just need to hit the 4 of a kind then. Or not. Got a huge misprint high roll. Really good immolate. I think we're weak enough that that could actually matter. Want the strength? What are we playing here? Don't label me. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, Doug's doing good. Progressing better than expected so far. Okay, those are both kings. Would have liked to have been able to get out of the strength as well. 2 pair, okay. Well, clearly I can do that one. Check our boss blind real quick. Shouldn't matter. Nice. Actually, I kind of need some chips, so thank you. I thought we had, like, infinity kings. Three of a kind. Holy Zeno, thank you for the donation. Wait, aren't you streaming right now? You were definitely not. Welcome to the stream, though. I don't think so. Yeah, you, you might want to check on that. I think I would know if you were streaming, Zeno. Alright, let's probably get out of the to-do list for that. Grab this. Make some more of our hello. Why are these kings so difficult? I brought extra discards and everything. Alright, hit me with polychrome first try. Easy. Foiled again. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that voucher without, like, some hermit help here. Well, there's that hermit help. It still doesn't, like, get us immediate value, but it's something to work towards long term. If we can get an Econ Joker, maybe it's there. Oh, no, I have another discard. Yeah, let's unlock the flush 5 here. Oh, welcome, Tang. Okay, there's a permanent extra discard. We're still going to spend here. I know I have the vouchers, but, like, we're not super strong yet. So we're going to get as much value off of those as we can, but not, like, full value, because we still got to find some strength here. This up front. Yeah, we're like quickly approaching the point where we're going to need multiple of those hands, which we can't really expect to do. And we just all day cannot find the planets that we're looking for. Red Seal would be nice. Okay. So by the time we leave this ante, we need to be leaving with better scoring tech than we currently have. Steel helps a little bit. I think I want to unlock... Well, I mean, at this point, maybe I do, just so that I'm less likely to miss if I just have every planet available to me. Gets me a little bit of extra sock value. Oh, yeah. All right. That's money. Let's go Temperance first. Just in here. Maybe rip this. I'm gonna roll down a little bit, I think. 50 chips. God. So we're fine through this boss blind. We're probably fine through the small blind as well. Depending on how we draw, it's just like beyond that, it's not looking good. Congrats, Mimi. I mean, that's obviously good, but it doesn't change a whole lot, right? It's like not quite the type of lever we are looking to pull here. We need a little bit more. But I am obviously going to take it. Hog. I think the voucher is probably equally, if not more important than the Joker. Maybe some more steel. $60K is definitely doable here. Is this worth? No. I mean, this is my best hand now. Scary Face get you another ante at this point? Yeah, Scary Face would be helpful as well because we could use some chips. Honestly, with the steel, the Smiley Face does a lot of work. It's just like every smiley hit after the first doesn't really matter that much. Moto, thank you for the prime. That's a good death. That's a good purple. Only 2 kings. I think I would rather have the death and the hanged man here. I'm gonna roll once more. We have access to reds or spectral cards already. Let's go here. Probably is worth playing 5 of a kind still. Just because of the steel in hand with the smiley face, there's the money. Still not strong. We need something multiplicative. Let's keep the death. Probably more important than a little bit of money here when we're still trying to set things up. And I think I just skip these to preserve the Fool. Gigo rewarded. It's not like we actually shouldn't be buying those because we're not pivoting into high card with a Sock and Buskin here.
Well met.
Let's go here into here.
Well met.
Pats, thank you for the prime, and Spider Jesus, thank you for the gifted sub. I'm gonna play 2 4 of a kinds, I think is the game plan now. Because we're falling off on our score. Uh-oh. It's gonna take a little more than that. Okay, that's a steel card, so that's a queen or a 10. It was the 10. I think with the steel we'll be fine here. Luminary, thank you for the bits. Would idle be a grab here even as it's a little early? It depends on what it's on. Like, it might be it might be strictly necessary if it's on something that we have multiple copies of, right? Or is on a face card. We're mostly just doing everything within our power to stay alive right now. Not really thinking about long-term value. That is gigantic, though. This is maybe the strongest thing we've seen so far. Because it's a double tap on the photo. Two more. Purple is good. There's Duff in my full. Four jacks. Let's just do this to be safe. $11. I think we can cut cards. We're getting there. I think we just throw this hand, actually. Sure. Need to sell that yet, but let's hold the tower for a purple. Good shot. Take another purple. Actually, it turns out I was too greedy on both of these. I need both of the things in the shop right now. Roll once. Disappointed. The window. Let's cut these. Park this here. Kill you. Let's just make sure we get through in one. Money. 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 Oh my god. So I think we did kind of need the glass there, right? Without the steel. It's our boss blind. Bell's not that big of a deal. Gonna take another red seal for sure. Want to get a better tarot than a world with that. Oh, hello. Finally something here? Oh, okay. Alright. There's cookery afoot. Let's see where, I don't actually know what our score is like, but I guess we got the family, so that's going to change things pretty dramatically. Nope. Not really. We need some base levels, maybe. I think I've got enough purple. Got 3. Could take one more. Play incoming. Yeah, cheddars are notoriously very good at picking the most impossible time for that to happen. Okay. We just hit the 20 at the start. It solves a lot of our problems. Also, having the steel solves a lot of our problems. Should have sold this. I just didn't want to part ways with my goat. Oh my god, finally. A second level has hit our hand. More purple. It's a weird gift card. Okay.
Well met.
You have 2 kings left. Grell, thank you for the 3. Fine then. Oh! He's back. Alright. Maybe we can get out of the hallucination now. Oh my god, dude. Well, it's not gonna hit anyway, so good riddance. But at least we hit the planets we're looking for. The arm. Huge. Oh, the 23. Now we're a lot less likely or reliant on the needing the molt to hit early since we got those base levels. Let's I guess put this here. Block these for more Eris and Mars. Those are the hands we care about. Banana. One more purple. Unlucky. I should have used... I don't know why I didn't use the stone card there. If I'm short one card, by the time we find an idol, that's the reason. It's a king, though, right? I didn't have to put the stone on a purple. I could have just put it somewhere else, and it would have been just... or slightly less optimal, but still helpful. Or it's way too early for that. We have, like, several open Joker slots. Ow. I don't want to roll too hard because by the time the hanging chat... Oh god, why are we still so weak? By the time the hanging chat goes off, we're gonna need to be able to find it again. So I don't want to overspend here. Reroll now. Cool. Fine. It's totally fine. Let's park this here for now. We have the steel, so we're fine here. No money this time. Alright, sell it immediately. We have a justice in here. Let's think about that a little bit longer. I think I do probably want it. Are horrific. I think I need to hold this to revive our playable cards. This is too slow for what we need. We're gonna have to roll a little bit further. Alright, probably gonna have to start using some glass. Probably not this much glass, though. Nice. Nice. Do we lose them both there? Just one? That's not so bad. It's gotta be you, unfortunately. We can revive this one at least. Probably will need to play one of these. My God. Alright. I'm gonna hold on to the invisible Joker. Especially with this voucher pickup. Currently have a few of those. I'm gonna hold off. And once we get the idol is when we want to pop this. Here. Honestly, we might not need the red seal glass now that we get the steel. Double steel. 4, 5, 6. It's pretty good progress. There's a death in my fool. Told you. Splash, no thank you. Running out of places to death that aren't already... Okay, we've got a few things that might... Clearly, we've just got enough purples, right? Oh my God. probably doesn't win yet, but a second one might. Well, maybe with the, yeah. Steel gets me there. So death in the pool, I have 3 more cards total. So 1 hanged man, 1 death, or tower. Okay, 1 fool now. We do also need to hit the stupid idol. Neuron activation. Okay. Let's hold 1 just in case. No, I didn't need to. I should have just checked my deck. Alright, death in the fool. And only the 6 remaining. There's the money. A little sketchier than I thought it was going to be. We just have 1 more card to get rid of. And we also do need the idol. This goes here. Let's take a peek. Nope. This is not going to win. Just trying to farm some lucky cards. Chad was perishable. Would it be a good ecto here? Be an okay ecto. Like, having the... We would need to get rid of the invisible first, which means getting out of the family, so there's, like, some cascading problems associated with that. But in an ideal situation, we just find the idol, sell every single Joker that isn't Sock and Buskin, and buy the idol and copy it, or rip the invisible. I would take another copy of that, though. Death in the Fool. Oh, come on, man. Okay, there's money at least. Just gonna do a full send of the glass hand, I think. We've got plenty of it. We're on ghost deck, so cryptid's an option. Yeah, I should have just done this instead. Guess we could have taken the blueprint as like a temporary pickup, since everything is temporary if we find the idol. Okay. Just gotta go straight to glass here. Probably not full glass though. I don't know what my scoring is like, so I don't really want to test it into the needle. Wow. Well, 3 glass is $1 billion with steel. Could also just rip the invisible now. Don't need more purple. Could have been slightly more patient. Barely this time. Nope. I mean, if it misses and hits the 6, we just play glass, right? We're not at risk right now. We've got time. Less time than I thought. But playing full glass is the same. Well, that gets the 6 out. Be in such a better spot if I was able to take that 50-50 on the idol, or I was able to, I was just too impatient. Okay, with steel, maybe have like 1 glass at most next ante. I was gonna cryptid some red seal glass, but guess we get to Get foiled again. Since I don't need the Chad for score next ante, giving myself more chances to potentially see a fresh copy of it seems like a good idea to me. I did not. It says always draw 3 cards. I didn't draw 3 cards. Scammed. Big Gamer, thank you for the 8. Well, guess we're going down another ante. Give me more time to potentially find additional jokers. Sure. Alright then. Do I need vouchers? Antimatter is fine. Play 1 hand type is also fine. This gives me rebate outs. Don't really have much need for purple anyway. Welcome you.
Well met.
Turdlings, thank you for the 4. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I think we're done with you for now. Whoops. Luminary, thank you for the donation. I mean, I'll take it. It doesn't really do that much, though. It does. $23. Yeah, the lack of overstock is kind of rough. Maybe I should have used that on one of the red seals that's not really contributing much. Maybe this gets me enough to get through next ante without glass, though. Close. It's definitely the first couple blinds. Just add glass. We are going to need that sooner than we think. I think I can probably sneak this through. Uh-oh. Okay, we hit. This could cost me some money, but I don't think it will.
Well met.
Could force me, more importantly, it could force me to risk glass. Nye, thank you for the prime. But I think we're well beyond the required score, even without 2 red seals here. Yeah. There's an Emperor in here. I think we can do better than that. I definitely think we can do better than an Heiress, but I'll still pop it. The nice thing about this is we can rip an Ecto even with it already here. Let's go Chariot here. Sid, thank you for the super chat. Sure. Does Heirs make a difference at this point of the game? No. The reason I'm using it is because I was opening the cards because I had a hallucination. I was opening packs for the hallucination. Thank you. Also, no thank you. Yes, please? That is a little sketchy. Might just have to discard everything but one last hand. I don't know. We can figure it out. Here. I don't want to keep the steel in hand. Kind of just want this to be my hand anyway. Is business card just like playing out of its mind right now? That's pretty good. Yep. Because I don't have the hallucination anymore, so I don't need to be popping the planet packs. We just need money to try and find the remaining jokers we're looking for here. It's possible these are glass cards and I regret it, but, well, let's just do this then. We'll probably want one glass card. Lack of overstock will be a problem. I mean, it already has been. That's part of what took so long to find the idol, unfortunately. But not much we can do. 4 cards left. Are you so good at Balatro? Depending on who you ask, I'm not, first of all. But if you do anything for as long as I have, you would probably be this good at it too. Alright, reroll Voucher. That's almost overstock, isn't it? I mean, that's just a better scary face. But, like, better scary face doesn't really matter. It is also uncommon, though, so it's better than scary face for that reason. We should be able to get through this ante with full glass. That cuts into my farm. Somewhat. No, it doesn't. Egg. I don't want to... waste... Well... We have spare hands, right? I don't know what my scoring is like, though. Doc Spectred is the slowest Balatro player. Who's the fastest? Who says Doc Spectred is the slowest? First of all. Second of all, there's a whole speedrunning community that you can probably check out if you want a more informed answer to that question. I miscalculated my score. I should have left myself with 1 extra card. That is a failure to plan. I really thought that the seltzer would do a little bit more for me there. Unlucky. Unfortunate way to end that. Imagine Life Coach playing Balatro. We don't have to. There are probably still VODs of him when he played it. Somewhere. Last time? I mean, with Edelo in chat, I think we have to take the bus, right? Also got to prove Doc's video correct. Now we get overstock when we can't afford it and don't need it. Wait, that's a straight flush. Have you considered that I want some chips, though? Are there chips in here? Not really. Should be just enough. More than just enough. Alright, if we do it in this order, perfect. There's chips. That's going to be a huge, huge boost to our score already. But this gives us Wraith and... Oh my god. I mean, it's no square Joker, but it'll probably do for this run. Square Joker would be significantly, significantly better for us right now. Nothing's better for us than that Immolate, though. My god. I'm going to sell that for the interest. What a seed? There's nothing unusual or special about the seed. The seed is not the thing that's preventing you from winning most games. Is anti-1 hieroglyph ever worth? Sometimes. As is often the case, it depends. Alright, it's a Sly Joker. Whew. That's something. That's a Mercury. That's a 2. We can just make face cards into 2s. Eventually we might, like, actually care about the Wii, but right now it is just a source of chips. Do you generally recommend playing more hands to scale Jokers, even if you get less money at the end of round? You're not going to believe this, but depends. You want to do whichever one is a more immediate need. If you have strength and you need money, you probably want to play towards the money. If you are about to die or have money, then you can afford to give up hands. So there are no... General tips are generally not super useful in this game beyond just, like, the basics. Alright. Well, the overstock came back around and we can actually afford it here. I need absolutes. We'll go talk to Darth Plagueis or whatever. I don't care. We don't do that here. Nope. We gotta be careful. I need to sell the splash, actually. It's an absolute liability with the bus. Isn't only the Sith deal an absolute and absolute? Look, it's Star Wars. You really just don't want to press too hard on any of that. I'm not gonna take a rental hack. That doesn't seem very fun. I'll take a random 2 though, I guess. Ad. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Take the money over another 2. Now I get more money. I mean, this isn't bad for effectively having 2 jokers right now. I'll start leveling some 4 of a kinds just in case. We're starting to fall off a little bit, but because of this, because of our 2 jokers that are actually contributing, it doesn't actually matter that much what hand we're playing.
Well
kind. Iodine, thank you for the 2. Hey, we got the 4 of a kind. Welcome, Houston. I'll do this. Could be a reason to start looking to build towards the hack. I'm gonna make them hearts. So that's another reason to build towards the hack. We is probably the least, or one of the least, like, long-term useful things to consider a hack for. It is the most commonly considered, though. But, like, once you get to a certain number of chips, it really doesn't matter if you're re-triggering or not. Chad, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on the 100%. Right, we did lose some score there, which means we might lose this Bonerman soon. Want something multiplicative? That's pretty good. It's at worst like maybe a 2x Joker. I just don't want to have to part ways with the goat. We's kind of like runner. People think they should focus their entire run around it, even though it will make it obsolete in the long term. That's actually a really good comparison, yeah. That's exactly correct. There, we wanted that to break is the reason we got it, but we are a little bit, we were doing so well there for a moment. But we are a little bit weaker as a result of that immediately. More twos. Is your mic okay? Yeah, it just does that sometimes. I think I might need this for just clearing the blinds. Stella got her twos back. Alright, we probably need the immediate score. So let's take that hit now. Okay. It's like a 2x Joker. It's probably our best hit. Sure. This is definitely enough, right? I need this. Take another one this way so that maybe Fortune Teller is slightly better if it shows up. Take that as a purple. Strength for more twos. Sure. Sixes. 4 of them. Is that a good idea, though? Maybe into this boss blind exactly. Seems like it was a bad idea, in fact. We're fine. Yeah, welcome, Bean. There's a good chance this Sixth Sense is just going to get me killed, right? All the more reason to keep it around. Wow, it's just like we have that hack, chat. It's gonna be so good now. Actually, that was pretty good. Medium, also good. I don't know, rip it. Most annoying pickup there. Well, it is okay for as long as we have this Fibonacci at least. Right then. That extra malt goes a long way. Twos. No blues. Send this. It probably takes 2 hands.
Well met.
6, 7. Adam, thank you for the 4. Okay. All right then. It's a great immolate. We have one more round of that Fibonacci. We did lose a purple in that, so I'll take another one. We honestly don't have that many jokers that are doing all that much right now, so Burden Leaf isn't that big of a deal. I will take a new copy of Fibonacci if it shows, though. Perfect. The run ender. Hack idle build, maybe? Yeah, we passed on the hack early because it was rental eternal. If we get our deck fixing online, but we need like a more immediate scoring option. Because it's going to take us a long... Well, it should take us a while to get the idle online from here. Uh-oh. Fibonacci was doing more than I thought.
Well met.
Skim milk. Disgusting. Thank you for the prime, though. We're going to want to find a multiplicative scoring option, and then we simply sell the Chad. That was nice. With the Eternals hack, the Invisible... Yeah, Invisible would have been off the table if the hack were here. Like, the only reason we're able to survive as long as we did is because we got 2 Wiis. Having 2 hacks would be horrific. Doesn't matter, it's getting sold into the, That's funny. We have 0 kings. Oh, we don't need to care about that anymore. GG. We don't really have much of a build yet, but maybe there's a chance that can change. We need a lot of suit fixing. Oh, that'll help. X could kill me. I think we want the suits to be parts. So that gives us maybe a... let's unlock the 5 kind. This gives us maybe a bloodstone as an out. Pretty good. Ten twos and a 30-card deck. That's very nice. Ugh. $840 on the Wii's. Yeah, the double purple at the end is unfortunate, but it is how it is sometimes. Hello. Oh! My God. That was unreal. I shouldn't have even bought that. I just have a death in my full. It's better to play the 5 of kind. Luminary. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, Immolate of the Century for sure. Alright, we're through this next ante. Where are these? I'm gonna keep rolling. These are the last remaining 2s. We're looking for a bloodstone now. This and this are both potential things that we can get rid of. Do it again. Okay, that one was a little bit worse, but still worth. So we have 9 2s, 8, 7 non-2s. Joe. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. Let's go here first. So that we can get another one. Not exactly, but it is good. Your deck is so small, Mr. Streamer? Would you say it's Wii? Alright. Unfortunately, that doesn't matter because we die next ante if we don't find something. Well, we found something. Cool. That could also be something.
Well met.
Shark, thank you for the prime. This is the only one that we can actually play anymore. Oh! Okay, now this is the first time that I've been like, man, maybe I should have taken that hack.
Well
Bloodstone's awfully quiet compared to these Wiis. Which is going to be a problem. So we clearly need something right now. That might actually count. This is the best hand that we're going to have access to. Hopefully it's enough. Okay. Just play that hand every round. How much was that? It was 100 and something million, right? 120 million? Oh. Boss blind might be a problem now. All right. Let's sell these to get to $8 for a very modest amount of interest. Hack is pretty far from the best Joker option available to me right now. Idle, Oops are both probably better. Hack will be huge. I'm glad somebody's listening. Thank you. The only reason hack is at all relevant, like in the slightest, is because we have polychrome cards. We need on-scoring effects that are reliable. We don't need re-triggers. We have red seals. Whoa, that was close. All right, it's pretty much idle or bust here. Unfortunate. Dedge. Noobs get us through the boss. Yeah. I mean, we got through without it. Obviously, we can see that with hindsight, but, like, it was guaranteed to get us through without it. It's just, we need something that gives us 2x score on hit, not 1.5, in order to make it through this ante. Which is why hack is super irrelevant. We need better on-scoring effects, not re-triggers. Jordan, thank you for the prime. Unlucky. We almost turned the quarter with a Wii build, but couldn't quite get there. All right. I'll be right back. All right, let's see if we can get another good one. No good skips. Just go with the clubs. Those are some pretty decent clubs. After I said so many kind words about you too, you almost let me down. Thank you. It's unfortunate that it's eternal long term, but short term, it's maybe one of the best things we could find right now. Should have, yeah. Could have gotten an extra $5 off of that if I had played it properly. I should have played the hand, saved my discards for when I have the threes. Probably need something that scores for us here. Good enough. That's funny. 10 is still more than 6, right? Welcome, Kai. Okay, hold on. I was just editing this video yesterday, so I remembered Kai. when you are... How often do you do nan-imp runs? And when you do you feel more confident in... When all you need is Showman into one Blueprint Brainstorm, do you feel more confident in taking a 50-50 on the Invisible Joker, or just keeping the Showman and rolling down with a bunch of money? This is something that comes up a lot for me, and I feel like I'm not entirely sure which is correct. I know which one I lean towards, but I don't know if it's the correct play. That was maybe a little overconfident. Showman greater than Invis. Invis is always a gambling. Gambling is bad. Okay. Thank you for the sanity check there. That's been my experience as well. Not just because, like, I mean, I'm on record saying gambling bad. And that this game is only gambling if you play it badly. So that's in line with what I've been saying.
Well met.
But also, like, it isn't just a 50-50 when you take the Invis, right? It's a 50-50 to be in such a worse spot because you also then have to find another Showman again. So you lose so much money as a result of it. Okay. Glad I'm approaching it at least in a sane way. Maybe Doc can confirm. Oh, firm, since he's here as well. Uh-oh. How good is that going to be? Not terribly relevant. What are we going to do about that? I'd like to find a better... Am I taking the voucher? I don't think I need it here. I actually feel better about having hands with the rebate. That can get us more money. Always greed? Oh, it's not even that greedy. We missed. Alright, let's start working on this fortune teller. So that we can get out of the Mad Joker. And use this Square Man. Your thoughts and opinions on the Terraria update? I've never played a game of Terraria in my life. So, aces. We might not need the Square Man forever. And it's actually kind of a hindrance to the, Sure. Hut, thank you for the super chat, and Hyper, thank you as well. You know, you need muscle to gain muscle, you need protein. What do I need to eat to be better at Balatro? Decks of playing cards, that's how I got here. And glad to hear that you're enjoying my content, Double. Glad it's helping. Chris, thank you for the donation as well. Is it a 2-pair build, though? Doesn't feel like it wants to be. Could be a high card build. It honestly doesn't, like, planets don't actually even matter if we do stay in the square and get this fortune teller up. 7s again. Oh, right. I need to actually play 2-pair because of the Mad Joker doing some carrying right now. Holy cat, thank you for the donation as well. Okay, this will get us there. So let's look for some 7s. Got one at least. Idol came around a little quicker this time, I guess. Phew. Or boss blind. Oh, wait, do I care about the flint? Not really, but I don't like these jokers all that much. So I'm just going to keep this to go, even though like it's probably better to just get the money out of them. 8s. On +4 on this fortune teller. Okay. At least it's not a rental. Why are you stuck on 7s all the time? I don't know. Wait, I don't care about hand anymore. Finally, I'm free of 2-pair. I have a red seal. I'm going to greet it a little bit longer. Rewarded. Oh my god. Ah! No! Wait, I needed that. What have you done? Panic? Everybody panic. Mercury, gimme. Okay. Now the Chico goes.
Well met.
Dancy, thank you for the 13 months. Wow. Really appreciate that. Time does fly. At the disco, that's up to you whether or not you're going to panic at the disco or at home. We'll leave that up to your judgment. Surely you won't give me cause to regret that. Alright. We've got to run now. If we can get this fortune teller to do something, and we're really in business. So we probably take the purple with that in mind. Probably grab these. That gives us blackboard potential as well. That's the wrong click. Me when I sit down at the wrong lunch table. Look, there's a I can assure you there is a, oh my god. First of all, a money shot in there. But second of all, a telescope in the seed somewhere. It's right around the corner. So we lose 5 chips, but we gain 4 every hand that we play. It's the perfect crime. I love an anti-15 telescope. Yeah, it'll be right on time. Let's take 2 hits on the fortune teller, because we are, in fact, that desperate, it seems. Sure. Jacking it. Let's go here. More jacks. I heckin' love me. Oh, I could have gotten greedier. I should have gotten greedier, in fact. I guess we've got a lot of jacks, so we might as well do this. $12 malts. Progress. Jack. Pretend like the red seal matters. Pretend like we're ever gonna draw 4 of a kind. We don't have the voucher, so okay. 10s. I'll trade a death for $5 here. Okay. You here. Stan. Thank you for the super chat. Glad you're enjoying the videos. Congrats on YouTube partner as well. It is a lot of work and takes a lot of time. Oh my god. This hologram has been way too kind to me. More purple, more... Well, okay. Sure. Alright. 50 chips. Just stop checking my Joker scaling at unfortunate times. No repeat. Okay, so let's play the pair here. Northern Lions spray, but Belacho? Yeah. Fortunately, we made it past it. There we go. Hand size helps with the rebate. That's my goat right there. Sly fella, welcome back. Planets aren't super relevant anymore. 8s. This is where I discard my 8s. Nice. All right. Just give me some more hologram scaling and we're in business. Should be doing a better job of looking for spectral cards as well. do want that, but I probably want this more. Don't really want to make things hearts all that much. Let's take some money to look for some more hologram scaling. I was told there would be spectral cards in the shop. Was that a lie? And if so, is that legally actionable? It's a 10. Finally, me and the ice cream guy can agree on something. Told you we had a lot of jacks. Actually, let's play the 2-pair here. After we make these diamonds into diamonds. Sure. No, thank you. We don't really need this. Simple. I give it a 5. Actually, what was the timeline like on that supernova? Probably not quite there. We'd have to skip once. Maybe twice. Discard a queen. Hyped. Thank you for the super chat. Blue tastes like math and Tuesday is allergic to spoons. What color is the sound of your shoelace blinking? Look, I'd accuse you of learning Common Core math, but like you gave Canadian dollars, so I think you might need to go take advantage of that healthcare that you have access to. Because you may be having a stroke right now. Catherine, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Got 2 4s here. And I don't, or I do know what to do with them, in fact. Having a stroke sounds like a British slang for wanking. It also sounds like an American slang. Hashtag fun dad, thank you for the bits. What's the SI unit for measuring light's weight? A hologram. That's another good one. Alright. It's good to see that somebody's staying up on their game. Thank you, fun dad. The hex is too sketch. Oh, no, the hologram. I just instinctively passed on the DNA because it's so often bad on Gold Stake. What was I thinking? The answer is I wasn't. Do Do we really need to play into hologram with the long-term eternal rebate, though? I mean, that's all the more reason to, right? Just so that we can get it big enough so that we don't have to think anymore. Which clearly is a problem for a fellow like me. There we go. I just knew it would be back, chat. What's the problem? Our jokers are just kind of set. This could be another... Oh, hi, Mark. You look like 6'7". You look like somebody that's never told an original joke in your life. Wait, that was too harsh. I'm sorry. That was way too hard. I'm sorry. Actually felt bad on that one. Seems fair to me? Nah. There's only so many times you can have people say that at you before it wears on you, though. I should have passed on the DNA. Yep. I'm playing way too fast here. We're just dead to the fun police. I don't even think that the ramen was going to get us there. Why doesn't 6'9" draw the same anchor? I've been saying it should. What do we... Like, I'm the lone internally consistent fellow on this planet. It's not true. But I have been saying that it's the same joke. Oh, never mind. Maybe they deserved it with that follow-up message. Roffle's a precog? No. I'm just good at the post-hoc justification of my bad acting. Oh my god, Chad, I just realized. You know what we needed here? Was a Shako. Shako sends his regards. Six nine is far more deep than 6'7" because you see it references sex, and that's a very smart number, yeah. It's true. Okay, that's helpful. I mean, maybe it's something. Do anything due to the snow more recently? I live in California. What snow? Wait a minute. There actually is a slight chance here. There's snow in the mountains? There is. But it's a long drive for me.
Well met.
Corey, thank you for the 9. It's no problem? Okay. I don't think we're playing towards the square man here. That might help. Hold. Hold. Oh, we get there. Oh, man, they're already celebrating my death in chat, too. It'd be embarrassing for them if they had any shame whatsoever. Oh. Barely. Like, thank you to the random Chad that showed up. Alright. I do think that is going to be it for me today. Might be back tomorrow. Definitely back Wednesday. Wednesday, Murphy and I... we're going to have a late stream, but we'll have the misfortune of doing... Cryptid PvP. My two absolute favorite things to do in Balatro. Cryptid and multiplayer? I can't believe it. But it will be fun to be hanging out with Murphy, which will help cushion the blow of of whatever nonsense we're gonna get up to. Speaking of Murphy, I'm gonna send you over to him. He's doing some Joker hunting for C++, just as a handful more. I know some of you folks are looking to do the same, so you can get some sick strats from the Mustache Man himself. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will... 2 away... Hyperion, what have you've been cooking? I thought you were at like 40-something last week. Anyway, see y'all.